Hi, we're the WALTway, and we'd just like to say thank you very much for our Walt Disney World Tips tag by Simon and Lisa.
Reeves Family Adventures. So we're just going to crack on and get started.
So this is our first ever tag, so if we do it wrong, whoops, but hey ho.
Now we're going to get started.
Yes. So the first question is, when is the best time to visit? I've only been in September, so I would say September. I think it's quiet compared to watching videos and stuff that's in the summer during 6 weeks holidays where the crowd's mayhem. I couldn't do that. So I think September's the best time. But also we saw someone's YouTube videos who went in May.
Yeah.
And that looked quite a quiet time. So May or September, but I can't judge on May.
I would say September. I've been a couple of times through the year, but September definitely seems the quietest. You still got some nice weather, but it's not too hot. We went one year in August, and it was too hot. You were knackered by lunchtime. Christmas was great as well. We were there for Christmas and New Year one year, but very busy. So sort of September's good if you want to do a bit more and sort of not fight the crowds and not stand so long in queues. But I think any time of year is a good time of year to go to Disney.
Next question. How long is the perfect visit? I've only been 2 weeks. I could live out there, to be honest with you. So
I think it very much depends on what you want to do. I would ideally like to go for 3 weeks every time, but sort of with work and everything, it's just not possible. But sort of like this year, we're going for 2 weeks, but we've got 3 or 4 spare days where we're going to sort of do what we want on the day.
Yeah.
But we don't overcrowd it. I mean, we always do the Disney parks, we always do SeaWorld, and we always do like the mall and the outlets, and maybe some other bits here and there. I mean, last year we done Kennedy Space Centre.
Brilliant.
But we tend not to do Universal because it's 2 days out at least, and sort of when you're there for 2 weeks, the more you pack in, the less you enjoy it. I think you need to sort of take your time and enjoy what you're doing out there. Yeah. If we went for 3 weeks, we'd definitely do Universal.
This would be my 4th visit, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
This would be my 4th visit, and I've still not done Universal. I want to do it, but there's still stuff out there that I've still not seen, so
we'll maybe do Universal next year. But when we do Universal, it means we'll have to drop SeaWorld, and we're not ready for that yet.
Okay, question 3. Which hotel is the best to stay at and why? I've only stayed in Pop Century and Movies.
All-Star Movies. And I've only stayed in All-Star Sports, Movies and Pop Century. So we're very much value lovers.
Yeah. Pop Century I enjoy because it's just, I like it. It's got Lady in the Tramp building. But also I really do like Movies, and because it's themed a lot of Disney compared to their moderate and expensive resorts. I just like the Disney characters.
It screams Disney.
Yeah.
I think All-Star Movies is probably my favourite, just because I've got so many memories of going there as a kid. But I think Pop Century is probably the better of the 3, purely because it has its own buses. If you're staying in the All-Stars, I do think Movies is the best of the 3, just because each time they built a new All-Star resort, it got bigger, so there's a bit more space. The food court in Movies is a lot bigger to that in Sports, so Sports can be a little bit crowded. But no, for transport and everything, it's got to be Pop.
Is there anywhere else to visit near the parks? Loads of stuff. 24-hour McDonald's, it's a good place to visit.
Yeah.
They're large McChicken nuggets. It's only 20 over here in the UK, but over there it's 40. I was quite shocked when I ordered that.
And pre-Brexit, the exchange rate meant it was pretty much the same for 40 over there as it was 20 over here.
Yeah. What else is that? There's Kennedy Space Centre, which I really liked.
Yeah.
There's Universal. You've got obviously all your Disney parks. If you've got a car, you can travel out, or if you want to hire a car just for the day, you can go to the Disney.
You can go for the front desk.
But
sometimes it's just nice just to get out, have a drive around, see what you come across.
Yeah. So can't say too much about that. Oh, we went to Sonic, but we had to use the car. If you want burgers, tater tots and stuff like that, go to Sonic. That's quite nice. Next question is, what is the one thing you must pack?
don't know.
Well,
If you've ever been to Walmart, you know that if you forget anything, you can get everything at Walmart. You can even get a lawnmower at Walmart if you need it. But I'd probably have to say my camera. Everything else I can buy when I get there if I need it.
I don't know what I must pack. I always take my
You
bag.
don't pack anyway.
No. Alright. He does the packing. Apparently I scrunch things up. Don't pack properly. But I always take my backpack and I always take... What do I really put in there?
Headphones.
Headphones. Jumper.
Because it does get chilly.
It does. I don't know. Last time I had truffle games and food. That's what I must take. Take food.
Because there's not enough out there apparently.
Food. Don't know whenever you're peckish or you can get lost. Next one is, where is the best place to take a picture of the castle? Wherever you're standing and you can see it.
There's not really a bad angle of the castle. I think front left, I mean there's a bridge that goes over from the hub over to Liberty Square. That's a great angle, you get the nice picture of the moat in there as well. But if you take a picture from around the back in Fantasyland, the castle looks really cool from back there as well. So
This year I do want to take a picture of Main Street and the castle when we're standing at the train station there.
Yeah.
I want to see how that turns out. But, yeah. That's it really. Next one is, where is the best place to watch the parade?
we tend to watch it mostly in Frontierland, only because it's a bit quieter there. You've got a bit more time to get pictures and not fighting so many people, but I don't think there's a better place than Main Street. The parade on Main Street is just the best. We've got fast passes this year to stand in the centre of town square, so in front of the train station, but at the end of Main Street, so I should get some really good photos of the floats coming up towards us.
And we're going to do what Simon and Lisa gave us a tip of, was to stand near the bin and rest your camera on the bin to film the parade while you can enjoy it as well, which I'm looking forward to seeing how that is. It is. Where is the best place to watch the fireworks?
Again, Main Street. So we watched it from sort of the bridge from Tomorrowland last year. Although they're still very good, it's just not quite the same experience as having everything centre. I mean, sort of, they're done perfectly, so the castle is in the centre of the fireworks. And any other place than Main Street just doesn't look quite right. I'd quite like to watch it from the Polynesian beach. But
didn't we watch it smack bang in the middle as well with our friends?
We stood and watched it in the hub as well.
In the hub.
I think that's possibly a little bit too close.
But it was a good view to see the projection show.
Yeah.
So
About halfway down Main Street.
Projection show, smack bang in the middle, fireworks further back. But if you want more tips on watching the fireworks, I'm not going to say too much, is do watch Reeves Family Adventures. They got a nice good tip which I would like to try out this year. I'm not going to say too much, you can watch it. Next one is, which restaurant would you recommend and why?
We haven't really eaten at many Disney restaurants. Probably Sci-Fi Diner is probably the only proper Disney restaurant we've eaten at.
That was brilliant. We have got quite a lot of different Disney restaurants this year, such as Tony's,
Crystal Palace for breakfast, Ohana's at the Polynesian for breakfast.
So we'll have more views and tips, and obviously we'll share all that stuff with you guys, but we haven't got too much to say within the Disney.
Our must place for eating, well, we have two. So we always eat at Planet Hollywood and the House of Blues.
Yeah.
So every time we go there we have a great laugh. The staff are fantastic.
Planet Hollywood, Greg and Mimi.
Yeah.
They're brilliant.
But the food has just always been good there. We've always really enjoyed it, and so they're always our must-dos.
So what? Next one is, what food should you try there? Last year I tried a cronut for the first time. That is amazing. I always have to go to Goofy's Candy Shop to make me a Rice Krispie M&M chocolate drizzle.
I'm easily pleased. I just like the Mickey ice cream sandwich. I like them. They're good.
So yeah, the cronut probably for me. Which rides are a must? All of them, but my favourite is, I want to say Mount Everest.
Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest. I do love that ride with the Yeti.
For me, it's a tie between Splash Mountain and Jungle Cruise. I love both of them.
So, that's that one. You can. Next one is you can only buy one thing. What would it be?
Ooh. Probably have to be some form of art.
Ooh, good call.
What I'd really like is the statue of Walt and Mickey. So I've wanted to buy it for the last couple of years, but so they didn't have it last year, did they?
They did, but a smaller version. But you want the bigger version.
Smaller version. The colouring wasn't quite right. Colour has to be. Colour's very important. So maybe this year.
I don't. What would I have to?
Your refillable mug.
Oh, I don't know. This one's tricky. I reckon it would have to be something Stitch related, or something like memorabilia. Like last year, we went to the Christmas shop and we got a bauble from our friends. Well, from our friends, they gave us a gift card and we got their names on it with the year, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
So that's sort of nice little memorabilia. So anything like that, just to remember your holiday, that one specific thing that sums it all up. Next one is, if you could only do one thing in the park, what would you do? Eat.
Probably character meet and greets.
Yeah.
So the rides are great, but it doesn't matter how old you get, meeting the characters is still great fun. This year I cannot wait to meet Baymax. I'm so excited to meet Baymax.
This is Baymax. I really want to meet the Mad Hatter. I just really want to see it.
Just look on YouTube for Mad Hatter videos. There's some great character experiences out there.
Mustard! Empty! It's just absolutely brilliant. And also...
Mr. Coaster 1 has a good one where they pretended to be in a teacup.
Yes.
So we'll put links for these two videos, our two favourite videos, in the description. They're great.
So you can see them. Next one is, what is the one thing you must take into the park? Never my backpack. Never.
My camera. If it can't go in our pockets, it doesn't come with us. So we tried taking a bag a couple of times last year. It just didn't work for us.
And a sweaty bag.
Nice.
Just to show that. But I don't know, one thing I would take into the park. If I could take it in, I would take... I don't know.
Camera. That's all I need. I've got my magic band for everything else.
Yeah. To be honest, this is what I would take into the park, is my watch adapter for my magic band. So then I'm not wearing two things on my wrist. I can just wear my magic band with the connector on. Not that exciting. And the last one is, if you had to tell you one of my own tips, what would it be?
Mine would be sort of just take a moment and enjoy being there. Sort of don't focus on how much it's cost you or the fact that you can't get on this ride because it's an hour away or whatever. Don't worry about that. Just relax, have a good time. You'll notice the little things. You'll stumble across things that you don't even know are there. Sort of like you come across the Dapper Dans or the Streetmosphere characters, or you'll find a hidden character around somewhere. Just don't be in a rush from this place to that place. It's not all about the rides.
No.
Just enjoy it.
My tip would be try and get the main fast passes. Try and get the main fast passes done and for your main day. But the major tip, I think you would agree, is do an itinerary. We've done ours and we've got all the park times, everything there, fast pass where we are, what we're doing, what parts. So you're not waking up in the morning and decide, what should we do today?
We're not military planning sort of to the hour. All we need to know is where we're going each day. So that we can plan our meals, if we want to get some restaurants booked in, or so we can do fast passes as soon as they open.
Yeah.
The rest we just sort of wander around the park and do as we do.
Yeah.
And like Simon and Lisa, we don't spend a full day in the park. So we tend to finish about 2, 3, 4 o'clock at a push. Go back to the hotel, maybe have a swim, freshen up a bit, and then go hit a different park or
Disney Springs.
Disney Springs.
Looking forward to that bit New Year. But
yeah, that's everything really.
that's about it, guys. We would like to nominate.
Starting with, we're going to nominate Mr. Coaster 1,
That Florida Guy,
Sprinkle Me Disney,
Magical Moments, and Magic Carpet Ride. We will put all their links and stuff in the description, and also Reeves Family Adventures. Simon and Lisa will stick theirs in there, and also the Mad Hatter bits.
Yeah. Make sure you check them out.
Indeed. Also, if you like everything, subscribe, like, follow much on Instagram, us on Twitter. Everything will all be in the description.
Yeah.
If you want us to follow you, just drop us a message.
Yeah.
That's it,
So
guys.
Sundays are our vlogging days. We'll do a video, and we tend to spend most of the day watching everybody else's. So if you want us to watch you, get in touch.
Yeah, indeed. That's it. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Take care.
Bye.